Did agriculture give more benefit to us? Based on my online survey that I did using Google Form, 100% agreed that agriculture gives more benefits to us. Traditional farming versus modern farming. Nowadays, with technology and rapid development, we should use technology in agricultural sector. Do you still want to use traditional farming while modern farming gives more benefits to us? However, the majority of the population is still not exposed to the advantages of modern agriculture. It can be proved by online survey that shows 60% agree that traditional farming is still relevant in agricultural sector. So, here's some explanation about vertical farming.
Obviously, the vertical part is the first step. Everything else stems from that. Instead of growing plants in big horizontal fields, you grow them in racks stacked on top of each other. Basically, do for farming what high-rise apartment buildings did for housing. Growing plants in towers gives you a lot more production for your footprint. It solves other problems too. Moving plants indoors means they're not at the mercy of weather and other environmental factors like, say, drought or smog. We don't need to convert more wilderness to extensive farmland, and it better controls runoff of fertilizers and pesticides. When it comes to vertical farming, the energy use can be much greater than horizontal farming. Climate control systems, including air circulation, water pumps, and sensors, all require electricity. And then there's lighting. So many vertical farmers use artificial lights. Traditionally, they'd use grow lights, which produce the full spectrum of visible electromagnetic radiation. It turns out that chlorophyll mostly responds to two narrow bands of red and blue light, meaning a lot of a grow light's energy is wasted, especially from the heat they give off, which can actually hurt plants. So modern vertical farmers often use light-emitting diodes. Is still more expensive than conventional agriculture, given that whole free sunlight thing. But there are other advantages to remember, like using less water. And because vertical farms can be in cities, you burn less fossil fuels to get fresh, tasty salad greens to restaurants and grocery stores.
We have a lot of innovations in indoor vertical farming. Hydroponic, aquaponic, aeroponic, and landscapers.